I need the spirit celestial your body, you know we gon' get it. And we in the streets to gather the sheep, you can say that we fishing. But God got intentions, and he got a mission to destroy all the minions. And the son of perdition, hunters, get them, runners, sprinting. The anger of Christ we quenching. If you roll the dice, you finish. Hunters, get them, runners, sprinting. The anger of Christ we quenching. Evolve to hunters from fishing.
Big boot talk that Jew way. For the reward of this truth is the new way. Pray for the Sabbath, then wait for the Sabbath. Been thinking about it since Tuesday. This is a movie, I don't mean a Blu-ray.
So we out here to teach our people the truth about your nationality according to the Bible.
Right.
That you are not no black, Hispanic, or no Native American. That you are the Israelites according to the Bible. That God don't condone sin. God don't condone Orange Crush. He don't condone any of those acts. And it's stated in the Bible that the Most High, he doesn't deal with whoremongering or sodomy. He doesn't deal with our women or men out of order. Because he destroyed the earth one time for that. Right. That's what he did. That's what your God did. That's what the black God did. That's what the black Messiah did.
Right.
Read what you got.
This is the book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 3 and verse 43. They said one to another.
So they said that they are Israelites, the Maccabees, mighty men of God, the prophets that fought for their nation. That's what you see us out here doing. We fighting for you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We standing up as men, and men teaching our men to be men and our women to be women.
Right.
According to the Bible. Read that again.
They said one to another.
So we said one to another before we came out here. Do what?
Let us restore the decay estate of our people.
So we restoring the decay estate of our people with the Bible.
Right.
It's no other way to bring our nation back up from the slums that we are in.
Right.
Hey, how you doing, sister? I remember I gave you that flyer. Come check out the signs right quick. Just a few minutes. Just a few moments of your time. We're not gonna hold you up here all day.
Yeah, we ain't got but two.
Two, that's all I need. Two, that's all I need. Because guess what? Let me ask you, bro. Let me ask you, sis. What's your nationality according to the Bible? What's your nationality? What's your race? What's your race according? I mean, what's your race? Period.
My race, period. I'm an African.
You're African.
Yeah, I'm not African American. Even though I was born in America, I'm still African.
I'm glad you say that.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm gonna give you some information on that. So Africa, that landmass, right? Do you know where it came from?
What?
Do you know where that Africa, that name particularly came from?
No.
So Cornelius Africanus. Remember that name. I want you to look it up when you get home. So Scipio Cornelius Africanus. It's Cornelius Africanus. It's Scipio Cornelius Africanus. So his name came when he put his name on that particular landmass. He was a Roman general during the Second Punic War. So every time that they conquer a landmass, right? They conquer that landmass and they put their name on it, right? So that's why we inherited that name during the late 1900s of us being African American. So you can call yourself an Africa, you can say I'm African, or you can say you're American. American Vespucci, he was a white man too. So a white man can't create no type of nothing, no type of man, period. You see what I'm saying? He doggone sure cannot create a black man. So who are we? Right? Who are we? What's your last name?
Gray.
You Gray. Yeah. It was a master Gray. Yeah. A slave master named Gray somewhere. So come look at this sign right here. I want you to look at the sign.
That's it.
So with this sign, right? Because you cannot find African American in the Bible, right? You cannot find African in the Bible. You can't find Christianity in the Bible. You can't find none of this stuff they teach us.
Yes, sir.
But the names that you can find in the Bible, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, Manasseh, Simeon. You can find those 12 names that's in that Bible. Right. But you cannot find American blacks. You cannot find West Indies blacks. You cannot find Haitians. So with that being said, you will come from the particular tribe of Judah. Right. You see what I'm saying? So you say you got 2 minutes. So with that being said, I'm going to show you something. Give me Jeremiah 17 verse 4. Because you might be asking, how do we lose that heritage? How did we lose our name? Because believe it or not, the 12 tribes of Israel, you read this book, you read this Bible, if you read from front to back, it's mainly talking about the Israelites, right? So that's something significant that you need to find out who these people are. We can show you right now. Read what you got.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17 and verse 4.
This is how we lost our heritage as a people.
And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue for thy heritage.
It says thou, even thyself. What's your name, bro? Cord. We shall discontinue from our heritage. So how do we discontinue from that particular heritage? What's this? What's this, sis? These images. What's going on right here in these images? Slavery. So that's how we discontinue from our heritage, because they don't teach us, they're not teaching the kids who they were before slavery. They don't teach those things. They teach us, oh yeah, we got off the slave ship, they sold us on slave auction blocks and those different things. But they don't teach us who we were before slavery. Because guess what? We are the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's right.
And it's significant about that, because if we are black, because remember in Genesis chapter 2, let's get it. Because look, I'm gonna give you your nationality first, because it's the only way it's gonna stick. Because if you leave learning all this other information, you would just, okay, they just told us a good word. So let me show you a couple of black scriptures. Because what was the first man? What's the image of the first man look like? What was he created from?
Created from God.
Right. I'm gonna show you. Read.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 2 and verse 7. And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground.
So God created man from the dust of the ground. Other than rain, he created man from the dust of the ground. So what color is the dust of the ground? Brown. Black. So with that being said, if he created the first man from the dust of the ground, also almost every other 12 tribe of Israel, the Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, was a black man too. So the first man was a black man according to the Bible. But they try to make black like it was evil. They put in the dictionary, they put black and put beside it, it's evil. No, it's not evil. Guess who else is black? What color is Christ?
Christ is black.
He's black. You had to think about it. But look, it's something amazing about that you had to think about. You had to think about that thing. It's something amazing about that, because it was like you guessed. You had to, I know they're gonna say he black, so I'm gonna just say he black. So let me ask you kids. Let me ask you kids, because let me show you something. What color is Christ? What color is Jesus Christ? What color is Jesus Christ? Is he this image right here? When you think of Christ, when you think of God, do you see this picture in your mind?
They see that picture in their mind, because in our church we go to,
they got this picture.
They praying to him.
Wow. They praying to this image, bro. Right. But we're finna show you something, because who is this?
I guess that's
let's read it. Give me Revelations 1 and 1.
Bring it up.
We're gonna show you, bro. Read.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 14.
And this is the same book that y'all pastors have in your churches. Read.
His head and his hairs was white like wool.
So Christ's head and his hairs were white like wool. So let's do a process of elimination. So it says head on it, his hairs on his head were white like wool. What picture had white woolly hair? Which picture? White woolly hair? Look at his hair. Is that white? Look at his hair right here. Is that white? Or is this white? Right. So he had white woolly hair. So let's X that one out. Read.
As white as snow.
As white as snow. Continue.
And his eyes were as a flaming of fire.
So his eyes was a flame of fire, meaning you drink, bro? You drink. So what was Christ's first miracle? Anybody? Turning water into wine. So if you taste that wine, what I'm going over, bro, it's the image of Christ with the brothers and sisters right here. Because I was getting to a point where I said if you drink, you know what I'm saying? You said Christ turned water into wine. If you had the ability to turn water into wine, when you take a sip of that, keep taking a sip of it, but Christ didn't drink to get drunk like many of our people finna do today.
Right.
Many of our people, y'all probably came out here for a little family, little vacation or whatever. But you see a lot of our people, mainly younger generation, going out there, they finna party. get drunk, participate in different activities. But they did not stop and see what the black men, the prophets, was doing, actually teaching them knowledge.
Right.
They weren't doing that. Continue.
And his feet like unto
feet. So sis, the color of your feet is the same color of the rest of your body, right? So listen to this. Read it again.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
And his feet like unto fine brass. What color is brass, sisters? It's a brownish color, right? It's a derivative of brown. So is this man brown? He's not, right? So this is the image that they teach in y'all church. Guess what? This is the Holy Bible. Why they don't pick up this book? This is the same Bible. Why they don't read this image, but they pray to this image right here?
That's right.
Why is that? Because they still in slavery. They still have that slave mindset. So it says feet like unto fine brass as what?
As if they burn in a furnace.
As if they burn in the furnace. If y'all take off y'all hats, right? And there was a fire going. You throw them in the fire. What color they gonna turn? Red? No, sister. They're not gonna turn red. What color they gonna turn, bro? You know, bro. Look, hey, don't be scared to say it, bro. Black.
That's right.
Don't be scared of that thing, bro. Cause look, Christ is a black man just like me and you, bro.
Right.
If they actually
if you get burned up, you gonna turn black.
yes,
no?
you're gonna be black and crispy. That's what you're gonna be. That's why they gave us that analogy. That Christ's skin he was a very dark-skinned black man. So where did this image come from? This is Caesar Borgia.
Bring it out.
This is the lie. This is the image of the beast.
Yeah,
because
they
guess
don't
what?
put all that into the Bible, still program us. That's just the way it is.
They put what in the Bible?
They put that white man in the Bible. They put all kind of.
Hey, guess what? Guess what? That was we just read about Christ being a black man in the Bible.
Right.
They give us these images. They teach you these lies and these images because guess what? They say
program us.
they program us by lying to us, and we believe in it.
Exactly.
They program us during slavery. So Christ is not no white man according to the Bible. Christ is a black man. He's the black Messiah that look just like me and you. So how did, if Christ the black Messiah, the Israelites are black, the angels are black, and the Most High God is black, and we was kings and priests, how did we get here? Like, how did we get to this lower state? How did these other nations get the ability to kill us and get away with it? How did they get the ability to put our brothers and our sisters in slavery? How did that happen? It's something that had to happen in the history books that they not teaching in the churches. Yeah. We finna show you. I know you've been here long too, but we gonna give you. Hey, look, cause look. Hold on, sis. Hold on, sis. Cause look, this is great information. Because look, if you need to be going to ask your pastor at your church. What's your pastor name? What's your pastor? Don't be scared to expose him. Is you the pastor? Is you the pastor, bro?
No.
You ain't the pastor. You a deacon?
No.
Huh?
No.
You know? All right. Give me Deuteronomy 28:15.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So this is Moses speaking to the Israelites in the wilderness after they done left out of Egypt, after God done destroyed Egypt and everything. So this is now them in the wilderness. He giving them instructions. Read.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
So Moses is telling the Israelites, y'all need to be observant and doing God's commandments. If not, this is what's going to happen to you. Read.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all the curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So Moses said, if you do not keep a God's law, statute, commandments, that all these curses going to come upon us and overtake us. And they're going to be on us. They was on our forefathers, and it passed on through the generations. That's why they still on us today. You understand what I'm saying? Give me verse 30. Give me verse 68. Let's go and get to the point, because I want to give them something right quick.
Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So let me ask y'all this. So y'all know about some slavery, right? How did we get over here? What vehicle?
No vehicle. We went by ship.
By ship, right?
Yeah.
Did you know that was in the Bible? We're going to show you. This is what they need to be teaching you in your churches, bro. Right. This is the history that they are not teaching. Right. Read. Read it from the top again.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So he said that he was going to bring us into Egypt again with ships. So we didn't go into Egypt the first time with ships. So it's something significant about that word. Give me Exodus 20.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20.
So it's something very significant about that word Egypt. Read.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 1. And God speak all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
So remember that word Egypt. Read it again. Read it again for me.
Verse 2.
I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
Out of the land of Egypt.
Out of the house of bondage.
So Egypt is a word for bondage. Now go back to Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. Your pastor is not reading the Bible precept upon precept, line upon line. Like I say, it states in Isaiah chapter 29. Isaiah chapter 28. He's not doing that. You see what I'm saying? You're supposed to read in one book and go get the understanding from it in another book, but all in the Bible. You see what I'm saying? We don't use our own words. Yes, we explain it to you like it explains us to do it. No, so yeah.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With ships. He said he was going to bring us back into bondage, he's going to bring us back to slavery with ships. You see what I'm saying? This is what happened. This is prophecy turning into history.
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.